Hello, dear students. Today we start with fifth topic of the chapter Motion of Charge and Magnetism. The fifth topic is current loop. Current loop as a magnetic dipole. How a current loop behaves as a magnetic dipole, we are to understand it. A current loop behaves as a magnetic dipole of magnetic dipole moment M equal to I into A, where I is current carried by the current loop and A is area of cross section of current loop. I is current carried by the loop and A is area of cross section of the loop, where M is magnetic dipole moment of the magnet produced due to current flow in the loop. I is current carried by loop. A is area of cross section of the loop. If loop has n turns, then M will be equal to n into I into A. Now vector M is perpendicular to plane of the loop. Here it is given by right hand thumb rule. If you hold like this, loop like this, then thumb will indicate the direction of magnetic dipole moment. Similarly here is a reverse. It is perpendicular to the plane of the loop directed along negative z-axis. It is perpendicular to the plane of loop directed along positive z-axis. Now what is the proof of this formula? I have given you directly. Now look at electric dipole. Minus Q plus Q, separation 2A. Now electric field at any point on the axis of an electric dipole at distance x from its midpoint is given by the expression E axial is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2p vector divided by x cube, where p is electric dipole moment. Let us mark it as equation number 1. This is point P at a distance x from midpoint of the dipole minus Q plus Q, and this is the field, axial field at P. Now this P and this P is different. This P is point and this P is small p. This is capital P. This small p is magnetic electric dipole moment. Now magnetic field at any point on the axis of circular current carrying loop. This is circular current carrying loop carrying current in anti-clockwise direction at a distance x, from its center. Now when x is very, very large as compared to its radius is given by the expression B equal to mu 0 by 2 I A square by x cube. Let us mark it as equation 2. We are familiar with this equation. The axial field at any point at a distance x from center of the current carrying loop of radius A is given by this expression when x is very, very large. Now multiplying and dividing by 2 pi to equation 2. Multiplied by 2 pi. We divide it by 2 pi. We get B axial equal to mu 0 over 2 into I into 2 pi divided by 2 pi into A square by x cube. And it is equal to mu 0 over 4 pi I into 2A divided by x cube. And we can write it as mu 0 over 4 pi 2 into IA divided by x cube, or we can write it as B axial equal to mu 0 over 4 pi 2 into IA by x cube. Let us mark it as equation number 3. Now, comparing equation 1 and 3. If we compare equation 1 and 3, they are symmetrical. Here, in place of 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, we have mu 0 over 4 pi. In place of 2, we have 2. In place of x cube, we have x cube. In place of P, electric dipole moment, we have IA, and it must represent magnetic dipole moment. So being symmetrical, we can say IA is magnetic dipole moment. Now since equations 1 and 3 are symmetrical, therefore the product IA must be magnetic dipole moment. Therefore equation 3 can be expressed as B axial equal to mu 0 over 4 pi 2 into m by x cube, where m is equal to I into A. So therefore the magnetic dipole moment of a current carrying loop carrying current I and area of cross section A is given by the expression m is equal to I into A. If loop consists of n turns, then it will be equal to NIA. Now salient features of M. First point, magnetic dipole moment M is equal to IA and is true for any plane current carrying loop, square, rectangular or circular. SI unit of dipole moment, magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square. Ampere for current and meter square for area. Third, M is a vector quantity. Magnetic dipole moment is a vector quantity. It has direction. Fourth, direction is always perpendicular to the plane of the loop and is given by Maxwell's right-hand thumb rule. Right-hand thumb rule you have already studied in Oersted experiment. Now, some questions on current carrying loop. First topic, assignment 5. Question number 1. A 100 turns closely wound circular coil of radius 10 centimeter carries a current of 3.2 ampere. First part, A part, what is the magnetic field at the center of the coil? B part, what is the magnetic moment of the arrangement? So you will get this answer. Magnetic field 64 pi into 10 raised to the power minus 5 Tesla and magnetic dipole moment 10.048 ampere meter square. Question number 2. A current of 5 ampere is flowing through a 10-turn circular coil of radius 7 centimeter. The coil lies in XY plane. What is the magnitude and direction of magnetic dipole moment associated with it? Answer would be M equal to 0.77 ampere meter square. Now question number 3. A coil of n turns and radius r carries a current I. It is unwound and rewound to make another coil of radius r by 2. Current remaining same, calculate the ratio of magnetic moments of the new coil and original coil. The ratio will be m new divided by m old equal to 1 by 2. Question number 4. A loop carrying current I lies in XY plane as shown in the figure. This is the loop. The unit vector k cap is coming out of the plane of the paper. Calculate the magnetic moment of the current loop. So you have to calculate magnetic moment of this current loop. Answer would be I a square into 1 plus pi by 2 into k cap. So you have to solve these numerical problems on the basic concepts of current loop, that is M is equal to I into A and if loop is consisting of n turns, then m will be equal to nia. Okay, so thank you so much.